But it did mention India has over 19,500 languages and
Oh my,
dialects, but only 22 are
19,000.
recognized as official languages by the Constitution.
Wow.
19,000?
And the fact that 22 are recognized is still a
Yeah.
lot. That's crazy.
We only kept them 22.
Oh, wait.
Only?
Yo, chill.
What? That's not wrong. I didn't do
Hey,
nothing
yo.
wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong.
All right,
That's not wrong.
That was really good, though.
This guy been watching Apu his whole life.
See, that could be wrong.
No, it's not. That's Apu.
Yeah. We live. I see it on.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on, baby. It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Squaddin And Poddin.
Squad.
Yeah. And welcome to, like I said, I go by Brother Pat or Steph, depending where we met. Let's go.
I go by Andre. Some call me Drizzy. Others call me Dre.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. I go by Louis, aka Louis V, the weirdo. We here.
Hey.
We here.
Yeah, weirdo. We here, y'all. We here, y'all. And we back.
Yes,
We back. Hey, man. Glad to be back, man. It's been a little minute. They don't know, but it's been a little minute.
Yes. Took a little hiatus.
Yeah. For
But
good
we here.
reasons.
Lots of good reasons.
A lot of catching up to do.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Okay.
For
What's
sure,
up
for
with
sure.
y'all, man?
Go ahead, Lou. I got a story to tell, so I'm gonna let you go first.
I got a
How'd the week go?
Yeah.
The week. How's your life?
Yeah, it's been
pretty chill. I mean, I went to an R&B event the other day.
I saw that.
Little R&B event, little vibe. Went with the homies and fam. Cool little vibe. Other than that, I've been chilling.
Cool little vibe. What does that
Cool
mean?
little vibe. It's a cool little R&B vibe. If you like R&B, they have the classic songs. Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? You know, R&B songs for R&B lovers.
Perfect
And it
place
was a
for me to
vibe.
go, right?
I mean, yeah.
I was just talking to Samar today, and he was mentioning how he's like, when did the shift change as far as going out to public settings and people ain't really dancing like that? Was people dancing? Like not solo dancing, like together. Grinding.
That's a different kind of dance.
A different kind of dance.
I want to say when Instagram stories became popping, I think that and section culture, those two together, like people always being on their phone recording and people in sections where you like sit down and be cool. You put those two together, which is probably maybe post 2016, I don't know what year exactly, but then I think that slows it down.
Yeah.
That slows it down.
What up?
I would imagine section culture changes everything.
Yeah.
I was saying the same thing. I was like, when the phones messed it all up.
Yeah, for sure. Because
he was saying is it our age? Is it just we're not seeing the dancing? But I was like, I don't know, because 2011, 12, 13, 14, dancing was still happening.
Yeah.
But I feel like around like 15, 16, it's like phones was heavily like everyone, like you said, the stories is popping, Snapchat, everyone's recording everything. I think nobody wants to get made fun of. I mean, it's like you don't want to get caught having a good time with somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. And also, the young kids have a thing against trying hard. Isn't it called you're a try hard or you're a sweat? It's weird. I don't like if you try or care, it's negative.
It's a negative.
So weird.
If you're good at a game, you're a sweat.
We sound like old heads,
we old, man.
We're boomers, bro. We're boomers. We're old.
Yo, Samar said some old shit. This man
said?
He said, he's like, the music today, man, it's just different. Like, it's like these kids don't know about like the good stuff. And I'm like, that's some old shit to say. These kids don't know.
That's top 10 old shit right there. That's on the top 10 list.
But didn't y'all always feel like older music was better, or no? Like 90s hip hop.
I always felt that way. Personally.
You don't think 90s hip hop is like the cream of the crop?
I mean, I listened to it, I enjoyed it, but I was never like, oh, this is better than what I'm listening to now. I never had that thought. I enjoyed it. I respected it. I go back and listen to it. Hip hop, not anything else. But I never thought like, I mean, there's quality in everything, and I'm sure I could play 90s stuff that sounds terrible too.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts.
That's true.
Facts.
But if we try to find the most poppin' artists like 25 and under, we probably wouldn't like it. But I guess that's because of our age.
It's age. It's tied to age.
Yeah.
That was another thing he mentioned too. He was like, yo, there's like, he's looking at videos of like young kids, girls, boys, like in front rows of concerts crying at boy bands and Justin Bieber type people. He's like, we don't have any of that right now.
I mean,
I'm like, I don't know any of them.
Boy bands seem like a thing of the past. That's never been my lane, so I can't speak too much to it, but it seems like it's a thing of the past.
Maybe One Direction or like,
but even One Direction, I feel
Jonas
like
Brothers,
we were young when,
I'm trying to think so,
maybe Jonas. I'll give you Jonas.
Mindless Behavior.
What's up?
What up?
But,
boy bands and women groups in general, I think are down percentage-wise.
For sure.
Yeah.
At least that's what it seems like. Poppin' groups.
Right.
There's not many that I know of. I know some.
The groups might start off, but they eventually, like Camila Cabello, she was a part of the group with the 5 girls. I forget what they're called, but they branch off and they become bigger on their own.
Yeah.
Normani,
they branching off faster.
Normani, she was in the same group with her.
Yeah.
MJR, except K-pop. She's right. K-pop is blowing up. They still got the groups over there.
That's true.
Overseas, I feel like overseas is still doing like things from the past. It's like us that kind of shifted.
Lead the
I feel
culture.
like going overseas, you play some 90s stuff or you're a 90s type artist or an artist from the 90s, you're getting way more love. You go to Germany or the UK or something, they're like, oh my.
Yeah.
Here we just like over like,
where's Ja?
Where's Ja Rule? Over here, you see a billboard of Ja Rule playing tonight for $20. You're gonna consider like, what else do I got going on?
That's
like,
disrespectful.
Wow,
$20 Ja Rule, that's rude.
Ja got
it's
hits.
true. No, I ain't saying. But like let's say tomorrow we all hanging, and then there's like $20 midnight pull up. Ja Rule's performing. Y'all trying to go?
I would go personally for $20. Yeah, I would go.
Orlando?
Yeah, I would go. I don't work tomorrow, so I could be out at midnight. I don't mind.
Pass.
Ja Rule, that's a good show, brother.
Ja Rule got a lot of hits.
I ain't saying
for
it's
$20.
Yeah,
just tell me in advance. Don't just tell me day of, because then it's a no. Let me
see?
Tell me in advance and I'm going.
See, there's the stipulation.
No, that's just because I'm not outside though. Not because it's Ja.
You gotta ask for permission.
If that's what you single niggas want to say.
he had to throw it in there. That's his first one. That's the first one.
Yeah, we gotta talk spicy, man. We need to talk spicy. We need more of that.
Let's hear the story, Drake.
Yeah, I mean, I've spent a couple of days in the hospital. It wasn't me admitted, wifey. Wifey got admitted, like I told y'all. What was it? Wednesday around like 4 o'clock. She had like blurry, not described as blurry, but she couldn't focus her eyes, and it was really bad. It was making her feel dizzy. And usually when something like this happens, I'm like trying to gauge it. Like, all right, how serious is this? Like, I go back to Coach O. Are you injured or are you hurt, son? Like, which one is it? Like, what are we doing? Right. What's happening here? And so, it's lasting a while, and then the telltale sign is whenever she said, I think we got to go to the hospital. Because once I hear that, then I know it's serious. It's something serious, because most people don't like going to the hospital, but with her it's different because she has conditions. And if we go to the hospital with doctors that aren't familiar with her conditions, it's a headache. It's terrible. So y'all know she has conditions. I know we never really talk about it. We just say conditions. Y'all don't really know the severity of the conditions, like how serious they are, how uncommon they are. So we get to fortunately, by the time we get to the hospital, she's already feeling better. But it had already been over an hour that she wasn't feeling well. So we get there, I guess whenever you say dizziness or blurred eyes, or no, not the dizziness, but the blurred eyes, the unfocused eyes, they tend to link that to stroke. So they take they take that very serious. If you say blurred eyes, they're like, all right, we got to do all the tests. We got to figure it all out. So we get into the ER, and they're, taking blood. They want to do a urine sample. They do an EKG. They do a echocardiogram, like a bunch of, those might be the same things, but a bunch of different tests. And then, these people are seeing, because she has something called Eisenmenger syndrome. And she also has...
Wait. What's it called?
Eisenmenger's syndrome.
Eisenmenger
syndrome. And due to the Eisenmenger, she developed something called pulmonary arterial hypertension. So essentially, the Eisenmenger syndrome is one of those things where she has a hole in her heart, but not like a normal tiny hole. Like if I showed you a heart, like there's a bottom piece of the heart that's like supposed to separate the left and the right side, and that piece is missing. Right.
Oh, wow.
So that leads her blood. It makes her blood mix. So the heart filters out the blood, takes the oxygen from the blood. That's how you breathe. Hers ends up mixing the good and bad blood, which makes her lungs have to work harder to get oxygen from the blood. Right. Which is why she also has a pulmonary condition. Right. Because all the hard work the lungs have been doing creates that. Right. So these people are looking at the tests and whatnot, and they're not used to seeing these things, but we're telling them like, hey, this is normal for her. It's not normal for other people, but it's normal for her. And then eventually, after a few hours, they're like, all right, we're gonna have to admit you guys are gonna have to stay here. And they really wanted to do an MRI. Like that was like the most important thing. Do an MRI on her brain, make sure that there wasn't anything there. And so the next day, we spend the night. The next day, they have I don't know if he's a cardiologist, but he came in to do a test on, not a test, but like somewhat of a scan on our heart, like taking a bunch of pictures, showing the condition, showing the function, showing the flow of everything with our heart, right? And so they do that. And, when you're in the hospital, you take a test and then it takes hours to get results, right? And I'm leaving out a lot of parts because it takes a long time. But so they finally get the results, and echocardiogram. And so then the people that are there, they're like, yo, this is too complicated. We don't want to be responsible for reading these results. Like there's a lot going on. Let's transfer her to Orlando so that they can look at this and figure it out. While this is all happening, she's trying to get in contact with her specialist, but they're in Gainesville at Shands Hospital. But because of the days it falls on, they're not actually working, right? And so they call up the Orlando hospital and like, hey, they send over the stuff or whatever, explain the situation. Orlando's like, this is too complicated. We're not going to take her in.
Wow.
That goes to show how serious her conditions are and whatnot. At this point, she feels...
And question.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what I was about to ask.
At this point, she feels perfectly fine.
Okay.
She's 100%. She feels like her normal self. But again, when you tell them blurred vision, they link it to stroke. They want to make sure they check everything before, they let you go, because they don't want to miss a step and then that lead to something worse happening, which we understand. But it almost felt like they started to forget about why we came in, and then we're looking at her conditions and we're like keeping us there because her conditions. But she felt okay. She felt fine. So they end up doing, I think a CAT scan, a PET scan. They do an MRI. They check the veins in her neck. They check the veins in her legs. They do all kinds of different tests. Everything came back fine. Like they didn't find anything except for one little spot on the MRI, but they said it looked like that happened a while back. She's saying no. I don't know. But yeah, whatever they found didn't seem like it happened, recently. It looked like it had happened a while back. So ultimately they let us go, and they couldn't really... Oh, well, yeah. So yeah, they did eventually get in contact with her specialist, and she kind of explained the situation to them of how she normally is and whatnot. But eventually they let us go without really being able to fully diagnose what happened. They have an assumption, but they don't really know. But either way, like going to the hospital with her is just, it's not a fun experience, because people see these things that they never see before, and then it just gets worse and worse. And like, even like when she was pregnant, the same thing happened. We went to a hospital, like to a clinic who's supposed to be a high-risk clinic. He's like, nah, this is too serious. You got to go to Winnie Palmer. Most people see Winnie Palmer as like one of the best hospitals. We go to Winnie Palmer. They're like, nah, we don't even got the people here to deal with this. We don't even, I think they didn't even have a pulmonologist on staff to be able to even take a look at it. So then they're like, nah, you got to go to Shan's hospital. And so, yeah, it's always a story. And like I said, I left a lot out, but
damn,
either way, she's home, she's healthy, all is well. But
that's good.
Yeah, it was a interesting 3 days to say the least.
Yeah.
Interesting 3
Golly, boy.
Yeah. It's
well,
a
we're
lot.
glad that everything is okay. And
Yeah.
isn't it funny how when stuff is wrong, as soon as you get to the doctors or hospital, you find, I don't know what portal thing they got going on in the outside when you walk in. I don't know. Every time I go to the doctors, I got a list of things I want to talk to the doctors about. But I'm just going off the list at this point. I'm like, these are all the things that was wrong. Right now, I'm fine. And then they're like, well, you're going to have to come back when it's a problem.
Right.
And it's just like,
yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, they can't, unless it was like a stroke or a hemorrhage or something like that they can see a scan and actually see that it happened. Otherwise, it's like, well, based on what you're telling us, it could have been this, and it's like, okay. But then she didn't have the other symptoms of a stroke, like, numbness on one side of your body and all the other things that come with that. So, yeah.
Ah, man. So if anything ever is wrong with her, you guys can't go to South Lake Hospital? You guys got to go to
well, even
Orlando?
if we went to South Lake, it wouldn't. No,
in general,
ideally we would have to drive to Gainesville. That would be best case scenario, and because they know her, they understand her condition. We literally go there every 6 months, like since the pregnancy, which was 9 years, almost 10 years ago from when she was pregnant. So, but whenever we go anywhere else, it's a fiasco.
They send you somewhere.
Wow. Yeah. And then in general, Shan's hospital is a phenomenal hospital. So
we're glad everything's
okay. Yeah.
Back on
track. We live to fight another day, MJ.
Yes, sir.
We live to fight another day. As for me, I mean, I did some hospital time, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Got healthy baby.
+1.
I was there. +1, that makes 3 if you add my tis. But I was there, and I went home early so that I didn't miss it. Yeah. And it's funny going home early and then the baby, everything happens like on the due date versus Romy coming when she came. Yeah. And I was definitely trying not to stress out about being home early and missing work because every day I'm just like, you sure you don't feel nothing? Like, but it's like, we waiting. And the only thing we got was, instead of a 10 p.m. delivery, they told her you could come at 6 a.m. So we got to come earlier. Thank y'all on the chat. And we get there 6 a.m. and we're sitting, we're waiting, talking. They're doing tests, doing all the doctor stuff. Yeah. And then they're like, all right, we're going to get you in like soon. They got her in a gown. They got me in a whole doctor suit or like scrubs. And I'm like, wow, like I'm like the people like in the movies for real. Like, oh shoot, okay, cool. And then they came in and they were like, they said the only way it'll get delayed is if there's an emergency. So of course there was an emergency for someone else. So they delayed ours. So I'm just on, like, she's on the little bed thing and I'm on a little couch and I'm just finding my way to put my legs up on stuff and just get some sleep. And then eventually they're like, all right, cool, let's do it. Now, the only thing I didn't like was they came in, then they started rolling her to another floor, telling me to follow. And then once we got down to like the C-section floor unit part of things, they're like, all right, Daddy, you're going to wait here and we'll let you know when it's good to come in. So that kind of threw me off. I'm like, oh, all right. So I just wait. And then I sit down on this chair. So I'm sitting on the chair. Mind you, I'm documenting the whole thing. So like I'm filming I'm filming everything. When they did this is like kind of like my mind was in two different places. I'm like filming, but also trying to be present. And they told me, I'm like, oh, okay. So I have to switch my brain off of everything and just sit.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting and then I find myself scrolling. I'm just scrolling online, different social media or whatever. And then after like 10 minutes, I'm like, hold up. Like, yo, like in my mind, I'm like, I thought it was 30 minutes. It might have
Yeah.
been 10 minutes, but I'm like, yo, hold up, wait a second. Where's my wife? And then like, so now I'm standing up. I'm starting to think everything. I'm like, yo, they just took her away. Like, what's up? So I don't even know where to go. I'm just standing there, letting everybody know that I'm like, I'm here. And then eventually I'm like, yo, my man, like, where's my wife? Because I'm like, I don't even know what door they went into. They
Yeah.
just went through the doors and I see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, if anything, I don't even know if I were to go in which room. I would have to go into each one to find where she's at. And they're like, no, don't worry. A doctor will come. You're good. Then 5 minutes later or so, doctor comes out, or a nurse or whatever he is. He's like, all right, you ready? I'm like, yeah. So let's go. And then we go in, and then when we go into the room, I hear the heart monitor going. I see doctors over her. I'm like, y'all started? And then
Wow.
he's like, yeah. You're gonna sit over here. I'm like, I'm just thinking like, y'all already started. What the fuck? So then I go sit by her head because they got it all covered of her stomach and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
And she's drugged up, and she's like, hey. I'm like, hey, you good? Like, everything's okay? She's like, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. And then she's like trying to talk to me, but she's like in and out of it, eyes kind of rolling back. I'm looking at the heart monitor. I'm just trying to stay composed and poised and everything. Like, I'm not really worried yet. I'm just annoyed that y'all, I don't know what happened up until this point.
Right.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking when I was going to be there that I would be able to be like, what's that right there? But obviously that's why they have,
Mhm.
I think, husbands like come when they come, because
Yeah.
we would do that. Like, hey, so I sit down, I'm by her, I'm just there. When we were before I sat down, the guy was like, do you want to cut the cord? I was like, yeah. And I'm like, and he's like, all right, cool. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's time. So I'm waiting, talking to her. And then I hear the doctors all talking and stuff. And they're talking with good vibes. So I'm like, all right, nothing bad's happening. I'm looking at the heart monitor. I'm like, all right, cool. Nothing's fast. It's cool. And then eventually, the first thing, one thing that kind of worried me, someone was like, it's very tough. It's tough right here. It's tough. Yeah. We're gonna need some tool or something. It's like, yeah, go easy right there. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. You're good.
Mm.
Right? She's good. She's good, y'all, right? And I need to leave with both of them. And then
Facts.
eventually they're like, all right, here she comes. All right, there she is. All right, yeah, she's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. There she is. But I can't see, I just hear.
Oh
And
yeah,
I'm
because
like,
it's all
just kind
covered
of
up.
like, yeah. So I'm just like, I want to see, honey. And Kenya's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, I think so. And she's like, why can't I hear her cry? I'm like, ah. And then eventually there was a little like, it's like, oh, there she is. I heard her.
Nice.
And then they bring her around to like a little glass, what you would put into a oven to make a cake. They bring her into like some big, like, like the little glass panels. Okay. So they bring they bring Capri into that thing, and I can see her now right there. And the doctor's like wiping her off and stuff. And I'm thinking like, yo, I thought I was supposed to cut the cord. Like,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, the baby's like right there. So I'm already upset. Now I'm upset because I'm like, y'all just like really just took that from me. Like, I really wanted to do that. But I
Yeah.
didn't know that they cut the main cord and
Right.
leave a cord.
Yeah.
So then eventually after wiping down, they're like, come here, Dad. Here's the scissors. Just cut right here. And it was crazy. I'm like, this cord, it's like
Got that.
wet and like it's real, like it's a real like thing. This ain't chicken. And I'm like, all right. And I'm cutting it, and I'm like cutting it with like some sort of technique, because if I were to just chop it, it would do that folding thing like that meat would do. So I'm like snip, and a little blood comes out. So I sit back down, like, all right, we're gonna give you the baby soon. Finally get the baby over. And I'm just like, what? I'm holding her, bring her close to Kenya's face. Kenya's like tearing up and happy, hey baby, and talking to her, doing a little singing and stuff. And it was a beautiful moment for sure.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, very happy. And then it turned into like, all right, cool. We need the baby back. Gave the baby. All right, Dad, you're coming with me. And I was like, where am I going? And then like, you're going to go up in the waiting room. I was like, I can't stay here. It's like, no, can't. We got to bring you away. So they kind of just like escorting me away. And I'm just like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And then now I left. And I'm like, all right, this is probably going to take X amount of time. I'm going to go to the calf. I go to the calf, grab a coffee, grab a little meal or whatever, and then go to the waiting room after I find it. Like just roaming the hospital trying to find where I'm supposed to go. I get there, waiting. Eventually, they show up. And then they have us waiting in this one spot because they're trying to monitor her heart because it's beating slow. And they're trying to, the nurse lady that's there, I know she must be sort of new because she wasn't very like, in her face, she wasn't confident about everything going on. She was like, kept on asking Kenya, like, everything's okay? Like, you feel fine? You good? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. And then eventually Kenya felt dizzy. So now the doctor's like kind of calling someone and is like, hey, patient's dizzy. Blah, blah, blah. And then they like give it, like, there's like a confusion and stuff. But what was funny was her heart would stabilize when I would give her Capri to breastfeed. So when she was holding Capri, heart stabilized. Then they have to take her to weigh her and stuff. And during those in between stages, that's when the heart would like drop.
Gotcha.
So eventually I was like, yo, can she just hold the baby and then they let her hold it. Everything was cool. And then they let us go into our separate room. And then we stayed for like 36 more hours, like 2 nights, I think. That night and then the next night. 2 out of 10, I would rate the food that they gave us.
Sounds about right.
Trash.
Sounds about right.
The experience at that hospital, I would give it a 9 out of 10 as far as doctors, professionalism, all that. But one lady made the experience like a 5 out of 10.
Damn.
Oh no.
Yeah. And it was a Haitian lady.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Funny enough, an older Haitian woman. She came in the next morning, didn't say hi. She just kind of walked in, just looked at us. I had to break the ice like, hi, hello. And then she starts talking. And this lady, every time we had to talk to her, it was like we were an issue.
All this is in French, or is she speaking
everything
English?
Everything was in French until Kenya would be like, can you speak English? And she was the only one that had a problem with it. Because she was speaking in French, and Kenya was like, do you mind speaking in English? And she was like in French saying, yeah, but why can't I speak in French? She's like, my husband doesn't understand. And she was just like, well, can you just tell him what I'm telling you? But she's like, but you speak English, right? And she's like, yeah. And so she was just like, well, all I'm telling her is blah, blah, blah. I'm checking this and checking that, da, 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 da. And it's like, all right. And then when she left, the next time she came back, I knew from the first encounter she was Haitian. So when she came back, I was like, "Où Haitien?" And she was like, "Oui." And then she was like, "Où Haitien?" And I was like, "Yeah, nous I don't even know what I said. Nous tout Haitien." Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, then why did you ask if you could speak English? You don't speak Creole?" And I was like, "Well, I didn't know you were Haitian until right now. And we can speak Creole, but we could also speak English." And said, your parents didn't teach you how to speak Creole? Like, you guys, and I'm like, oh my God, we just had a baby. We're tired. Like, just give my wife the medicine. Get out of here. And like, she just made shit hard every time. Like, Kenya had pain. Like, later on, we beeped the thing for some medicine. She came in. She's like, yeah, could she get some medicine? Why you need medicine? She's having pain. Where's the pain? Is it an emergency?
Oh my
And it's like,
gosh.
it's not an emergency, and she just has pain. Can you give it to her? And he's like, we have to be careful with what words we use, okay? Because it's the weekend, and you know, if it's an emergency, I have to find the doctor, and if it's not serious, you know, like, so be mindful of this. Just giving it, like, and then even when it came time to check out, her dad came to pick us up. But we couldn't leave until she cleared us. But she was nowhere to be found.
Gosh.
And then another doctor came, and they couldn't let us go because the baby needed to show that she peed and pooed. And she pooed, but we didn't see the blue line for any pee yet. So they were like, we're going to have to hold her a little longer. So her dad left with some of the stuff. And I took a picture the day before. Like as after her dad left, I was sitting there. I'm like, I wonder. I looked at the picture that I took of like her diaper in a private area. And the diaper had like a little orange mark on it. I remember taking a picture, wondering if the baby was like bleeding. And I sent it to ChatGPT. I'm like, yo, what is this? And they're like, it's very concentrated urine. It's orange crystals. So I took that picture and I went to the front desk and I was like, yo, actually, she did pee yesterday. I have this picture from yesterday. I didn't know it was pee. And the nurse that had came in, not the Haitian lady, she's like, oh, can I see that picture? Showed it to some nurses. Like, oh, yeah, she did pee. So you guys are good. So you guys just need to talk to your nurse and then your nurse will sign you out. It's like, oh, okay. And then here she comes. I'm like, oh, there she is right there. And then the nurse is like, yeah, so look at this picture. The baby actually did pee. Like, so they should be good to go. She goes, why didn't you tell me she peed? And I'm like, I'm just finding out that this is pee. You just finding out now? You didn't know yesterday? And I'm like, yo, my God, we want to go home. Go back to the room. She was like, you guys will leave when I tell you to leave. So when I come see you, then you can leave.
What in the world?
And I'm like, how long do you think that'll be? She's like, I don't know. Just wait. So now we're waiting. She comes in the room like maybe 15 minutes later, and the door when she opened the door, it hit the bathroom door that we had because it was open and they were like both touching. So it hit the bathroom door. She looks at the bathroom door. She looks at me and she's like, what?
Yo, what's good with this lady?
Yo, I'm like, yo, you hate us. I feel like you hate us or your job or both.
Both.
But worse nurse we could have had. And she was giving us a hard time about the door. And then like Kenya was fed up at this point because the lady was trying to tell her like what she needs to do when she gets home and all this stuff. And Kenya's like, yeah, I know. Yeah. This is my third baby. It's my third. It's the third time.
Been here before, lady.
And then she was like, all right, well, before you leave, I need to see the baby in the car seat and make sure that it's good to go. It's like, all right. And she's checking the car seat mad hard like a cop trying to find something. And she's like, okay, it's good. Okay. I'm like, God damn. Yeah, so we finally got home and got away from her. And that was pretty much the experience. Now, Dre, you got one daughter, but I'm sure you could picture this, and Lou, you could, I guess, hypothesize or guess what you would feel. But this is what I'm currently feeling. Now, I was telling Kenya today, I feel a little guilty because I don't feel the same way yet about this newborn than when Romy was born. Like, it's a whole different feeling.
Yeah.
I think not only am I in a different space mentally in life, but when Romy was born, I was at the crib, like it was summertime, sun was out, and I just got the settlement check, so bank account full, didn't have to work, and it was just like a year since I met Kenya, so we're like in the midst of just new relationship. We just got married 6 months ago. And then I got to spend like 3 weeks, maybe a month with Romy before I even got back on the road. Whereas I spent a week with Capri and I left. So I don't feel
the connection
connected yet. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, I feel a little guilty, or I feel bad. And I'm really trying to make sure like that she knows I love her just as much.
I mean, I think it's a mixture of not only those things you said, but Romy was also your first. She made you a dad. Like that initial connection. I'm obviously I don't have a second child, but I would imagine that initial connection with your first child is probably different than the more and more you do it. Probably particularly as a dad, being that, you know, we're not carrying this baby for all this time and whatnot. But I feel you know, only spending a week is, I see why you would feel guilty, but I'm sure the connection will come with time.
Facts.
Yeah. It's such a crazy experience, like in a different way.
Dante got 3 of them.
Okay, so he knows.
Yeah,
he knows. Yeah, it's so crazy to have 2 because Romy's still a baby.
Right.
It's like she's just now
baby.
calling me daddy, like just now. And
Yeah.
like every time I FaceTime now, she's like, Daddy, and she knows like I'm Mr. Liddy, like like we're here. And then now there's a new baby.
Mr.
So like
Liddy.
coming home and I'm like holding this new baby and she's looking at me and she'd be like, "Ah." Like, so now I gotta pick her up and the other baby to let her know, like y'all both, I'm here.
Equal.
I'm here for both of y'all.
Yeah.
But it's exciting. It's exciting.
Hopefully
that she got the sister.
Romy, hopefully Romy takes on the big sister role and not the jealous baby role, because I'm sure that can happen, but only time will tell.
So yeah, you're right. MJ, Romy is hilarious. She's funny, man.
Personality.
Yeah, man, so, that's the catch up.
Long catch up,
boy. I know.
I mean, it's been a few weeks, so it makes sense.
I hope we ain't bore any of y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Pass the ball. Get ball.
Let's hop into the Am I the Asshole?
All right, let's go. I didn't read this one, so let's see what it says. Am I the asshole for stopping my husband from traveling?
Sounds like she is, but yeah, I want to hear.
It definitely sounds like she is.
Off that title, it does sound like she is. Let's get into it. All right. For context, my husband loves to travel and sometimes even does it solo. We went together in some countries and it was fun being with him doing so, but I got pregnant over the pandemic, so we sat down to talk about this because it was an accident. I've always wanted a baby anyways, just not this soon, and my husband's reaction was expectedly caught off guard and had mixed emotions. We both took it as a sign and want to keep the baby, but my husband says he still wants to travel and asks if I'm okay with this. My parents said they wanted to have a grandchild anyways and wanted it so bad that they even said they'd watch him while we go out and have fun before I was even pregnant. So I knew my baby would be in good hands if we still wanted to travel, so I said yes. We decided to go through with this pregnancy. Fast forward to now. Our baby is 8 months and my husband is an incredible father. He hasn't been anywhere since the baby was born, but he did occasionally talk about where to go next to on travel. I honestly thought at this point that he should stay home and be a father because he's a parent now. He shouldn't be gone even for a day away from our baby. I told him this and he got a bit upset. He wanted to think things through, so he asked for a little mental space to not talk about the subject right now, which I agreed. But then literally the next day, his college friend contacted him and invited him to a wedding in Taiwan. He told me this and said his friend was the one who helped him get through a lot in his college years and at least gave him maybe 4 to 5 days to visit there. I still said no because things changed. My husband exploded and said that I broke our promise I made while I was pregnant. He kept telling me to give the baby to my parents to watch, but I said we wouldn't be responsible parents if we did that. Huh? He kept claiming it's responsible because we know the baby is safe, but I kept arguing back that it doesn't work that way, and I can't really take him to court if he wants to abandon it. And I can really take him to court if he wants to abandon the baby.
She said that to him?
Yeah. I kept arguing back that it doesn't work that way, and I can really take him to court if he wants to abandon the baby. He broke his game system out of anger and got silence afterwards. He only communicated about the baby-related things and wouldn't talk to me about anything else. Am I the asshole? Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Let's go. Oh, man.
That's wild.
What? That's...
Court?
Bro, they communicated beforehand how they're going to move when they have the baby. They have willing grandparents, and he hasn't taken one vacation in 8 months.
Wait a minute.
So MJ says he needs to realize the baby is less than 1 year old, so that's a lot of time away. Didn't he say 4 days in Taiwan?
4 to 5 days to visit there.
That is not a lot of time. Listen, I'm gone for 25 more days until I get home. This baby was just born, okay? And my wife had a C-section, so we don't even know what type of birth that she just gave. Right. Maybe she has support around does she have family support? This sounds like a relationship issue. This sounds like an insecure issue.
Gotta
This
remember
sounds like
she's
a power
going
trip.
through mental changes.
Postpartum. The thing is, as a
Okay.
man, what can you say to that? You just gotta take the L.
No.
You
We're
just
not
gotta take
taking
the
this
L.
out. No.
Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
No. Listen, she's the asshole in this story. The way she put it. Now, if there was details about the way he said he was going, like if he was like, listen, this is I told you I was going, and I know we just had a baby. I'm out. It's my boy. Like if he was like being an asshole about it, that's different. But if he was like, hey, baby, I told you before.
Yeah.
He's getting married, ain't he?
Right.
Yes, married.
Getting married.
It sounds like his best friend is getting married.
And
If
I
not his
can't tell
best
him
friends-
to push his wedding back.
Right. And he's already been home with the baby for 8 months. He ain't going nowhere.
That part, I forgot about that part. He's been there for 8 months. This baby's like, this baby's okay. That's crazy. This is craziness.
God, that's a crazy switch up. You mentioned that your parents said they'd watch the kid. You said it's cool, let's go through with it. You'd be okay with him taking trips. And now the time is here and you just, after everything we talked about, this is how I feel now.
Nah, bro.
Right.
She didn't give us enough details to know she's okay.
You threatened to go to the court with the baby?
Yeah,
what did she threaten?
Yeah.
Like, what are we
that was a
doing?
detail where I'm like, okay, this is a relationship thing. Because when we talking
Has
about
to be.
court, why me
him,
going to Taiwan has anything to do with court?
I could take him to court if he wants to abandon the baby.
Wow.
That's, what are we talking? Abandon?
That's over dramatic.
This is way deeper than the baby and him leaving to Taiwan.
Nuts.
She feels a way about him not being there. Maybe he has a past history. Maybe he's done something in the past, or maybe she has a past history, some type of trauma, anime issues that she's dealing with inside.
Yeah.
But if we're looking at it on paper, I mean, you've been with the baby for 8 months and you want to go see your boy get married.
And you had
these
these
conversations.
conversations.
Doing it in Taiwan.
You had this conversation before. You know, the only thing I could see, what MJ also brought up, he said, give me some space. You know, let's not talk about this now. But he didn't know his homie was going to call him and say, you know, hey, we're planning this wedding. So that's why he brought it up again the next day. Like, he didn't know dude was going to call him. Had he known, he wouldn't have said, give me some space. He would have probably brought that up. That's if you wanted to find a misstep in this. Obviously, we don't know the details. We don't know what's going on. We don't know the past history. And she's the one who posted this, so she could have made him out to look however she wanted to and made herself look like the good guy. But just looking at this, that's a wild switch up. I'd be like him. Like, all right, talk to me about this kid that you said I'm abandoning. Don't talk to me about nothing else.
Is there any update?
Let's see. Go ahead and talk back.
What would make these "Am I the Assholes" even better and more dynamic is if both people could chime in. Because I want to hear his side. I want to know, like, what's going on, brother. Because I heard what she said, but what's your side?
She had the baby, and after having the baby, she did a 180. That's what it sounds like. So it has to be something with her mental, or something's going on. Because
maybe she's always been this way. Have they done trips before? I mean, it's not like he said he's getting. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it seems like they've done trips together before the baby has been here. Yeah, she said they've gone on trips and they, everything went well. And he's even saying, yo, leave the kid with your parents and you come too. He's not just saying, yo, I want to go alone and you can't come.
Yeah.
You can leave the kid with your parents. Come on, let's enjoy a vacation. We've been, parenting for the past 8 months straight. Let's have a little release. Let's enjoy ourselves.
What did she say about that? Did she mention what
she said that it would make us essentially bad parents for leaving him, leaving the baby.
Isn't that part of parenting though? You're gonna have to step away from your kid at one point when they're first born. No,
it's not like
yeah, it wouldn't be responsible parents if we do that. We wouldn't be responsible parents if we.
That's actually very.
What do you mean?
Responsible.
That's a part of parenting.
Yeah, well, we want to bring the baby. You want to bring the baby to Taiwan?
Yo, MJ has a lot of excuses for this lady.
MJ,
I'm not sure why.
MJ likes this lady.
She does.
That's a long time to leave a baby for the first time, mom.
It's an 8-month-old by now.
It's 8 months old and it's 4 days.
Also, the wedding's not tomorrow. If that's too long for the first time, let's leave them at in-laws on the weekend, this weekend, so you can build up to these 4 days. If it's too long, it's not like the wedding's tomorrow. We're not packing our bags tomorrow. You know, like it's
that's wild.
You could be hearing things from other people. They both didn't.
MJ said, ask Andre if I felt comfortable leaving to other country for a week.
She would absolutely not. In the first,
but you guys
within the first year,
you guys aren't travelers. You guys aren't travelers like the two people.
True,
and they talked about it beforehand. They had a conversation beforehand.
But it took a while before we left Amelia overnight at her parents' house, and us not even traveling nowhere, just overnight.
All right, MJ scenario, and for our YouTube viewers, this is speaking to the chat on TikTok. But if Andre and you had a baby and I was getting married 8 months later in Massachusetts, not another country, Massachusetts, 3-hour flight, would there be a problem for Dre to come see me get married and with the love of my life and enjoy my very big day? It's a no baby wedding as well.
It's a no baby wedding.
Don't you bring that baby. Yeah, same scenario. Dre said you could come and leave the baby.
Am I invited? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
See, now we're getting down to the core because she's gonna say yeah. So then it's the country of Taiwan.
Yeah.
I'm coming, but you can go, and I just stay at the hotel with the baby.
So she's going on the trip, but she's not going to the wedding.
So left in the hotel.
She's gonna stay in our room while I go to the wedding.
I feel like the person in the scenario wouldn't have taken the trip to Taiwan and stayed in the Airbnb or hotel. I felt like she didn't want him to leave at all. No flying.
Yeah.
At all. Yeah.
There's no margin. It's
either like there was any compromise.
You don't go or I'm taking you to court. What?
Yeah, that's what it was.
What? And MJ is defending it. I don't get it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like mental health.
It has to be that, and that's something we will never understand. So then she didn't bring it up in the story, but she probably did to him, and once that's brought up, he just has to take the L and just not miss the wedding. I guess I don't know. Is it worth losing your marriage or your kid?
Yeah, you definitely can't go.
Yeah,
you definitely can't.
And even if you go, you're gonna feel guilty.
Yeah. That's it, and then even if you stay, she's gonna make it a thing. Like you stay and it's like I don't want you to stay just because of me. And,
right. Yeah.
Yeah. You was really gonna go and you only stayed because I asked you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Actually,
you're completely right.
You got it.
Wow.
Bingo.
But I'm here. Like, how do we win? Jeez. How do we win together? How do we do this together?
I'm gonna be upset scrolling on looking at his stories in Taiwan. Like,
yeah, what a great day this was. This was so good. If only Dre was here.
Man.
That's there was no update, Dre?
No, there's no update.
She took his ass.
She probably seen the comments and realized she was bugging. At least hopefully.
Oh, because all the comments were saying what we're saying.
Brother, it's not one in here defending them like MJ. It's a lot of.
Wait, is it women though commenting? Because I know men are gonna disagree with her, but women might. So you don't know. Yeah,
it could be a dang horse commenting. Bro. You don't know what's commenting on Reddit, bro.
Yeah.
Pack.
Dang, I don't. Yeah, she's.
You gotta flip it, Pack. You gotta flip it. Leave and rejoin.
That might end up they might end up breaking up for that.
Unfortunately,
you threatening to go to court for my kid, mom, and at 8 months, I wouldn't care if he went by himself. Thank you, Hannah.
I'm a mom
for being a woman.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah,
that thought the other way. Thank you, Hannah.
8 months. I feel like 8 months is I know it's not a long time in a grand scheme of things, but that's almost a whole year.
And by the time the wedding happens, we're assuming at least it'll be a year. The baby will be older. Weddings take a while,
right? That's one thing.
If the guy's properly inviting you to a wedding,
right?
Like, unless he's like, "Oh, the wedding's tomorrow," then okay, I can see that. But she would have mentioned that. She would have definitely
Right.
mentioned that.
And it's a destination.
I can see it.
And most
That's a
importantly,
good question. When is the wedding happening? It's gotta be the baby's gonna be over a year by the time the wedding happens.
yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't say when the wedding's happening, but very important sentence here. My husband is an incredible father. She put that in here.
And you're threatening to take the baby away?
You're threatening to say he abandoned your baby, as you're also saying my husband is an incredible father. It's got to be some, mental stuff / postpartum, because
so when that happens, what can y'all do as fathers? Y'all never experienced that, so I guess y'all can't. Or I don't know if y'all have experienced that.
not that not that I know of, but there's really nothing you can do. I think you gotta remember, first of all, that that's a possibility, because as life is lifing, sometimes particularly as a guy, you're not thinking about postpartum, and you're not thinking about like that can be a reason their decision making or the way they're thinking has changed. So, I mean, you just gotta try to be as considerate as possible if you want to be a good guy, or you could just be a dick and not care. But
now the question is, let's say he stays, he doesn't go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that court shit you brought up. Let's talk about that.
Bro.
Like,
honestly,
do you just get a pass? Does postpartum give you a pass to say
just
that?
say things like that? Yeah.
If she leans into it, yeah. There's nothing. If she leans into it, what can you say?
Let's talk to a counselor. I know that much.
I mean, yeah,
and
that's true.
Also,
that's
women.
True.
I don't.
Go ahead, Pat.
Can I say all women?
Stand on it.
Can I say all women?
Stand on it.
You can't say all women, Pat.
Stand on it.
You can't do that.
But if I'm taking into consideration our biological makeup and my past, all the women that I've met, and their emotional, what would be the word, like choice, like the choices that are made under emotional distress and words that are said under emotional distress.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, women be saying some things.
They like to
postpartum
hurt.
or not, they like to hurt, and they'll say something like that. Like, you're bringing that up? You're gonna bring that up? Because I didn't say excuse me. This is crazy. And then it turns into like, why don't you just say excuse me? Hey, listen. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I hate that shit. Like, I hate emotional
manipulation.
Like emotional, like the debate or the arguments where things are said where I feel like for men, we don't get a pass, for one, to do shit like that and say things that won't be cleared. But I feel like for us, when an argument or something happens and things are said, we just have to eat it. And bringing it back up, I don't even know what the percentage of the chance is that it'll go well. But
wow,
yeah, they dig in the depths of hell. Yeah, exactly. Because you even try to bring it up on a chill day is messing. You're potentially messing up your peace, because everything has calmed down. But you remember what she said, and you want to talk about it, but talking about it is not peace
it's
no
not
more.
the time.
When is the time? Because it feels real timely right now. Like the thing you said, and I want to bring it up, but I want to bring it. We need a counselor, and that's therapy.
But
counselors.
The problem is with the counselor, she's gonna want the baby there too. She don't want the baby with the counselor thing, so you can't counsel.
The counselor.
Bring the baby. Bring the baby. Bring the baby.
That's
but we're going.
I guess.
And you obviously can't say it in the way that I'm saying it now. Even that, you gotta be, baby, listen. So I was thinking, and she's gonna say, "What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. It's actually a great day." And I'm thinking like maybe we go out to eat in a little bit. But I just wanted to bring something up to you, baby girl.
Remember when?
You remember when?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that because you did. I apologize for that, for what I did. I was wrong. I was really wrong for what I did, and I'm so sorry about that. But I want to talk about what you said. Can we talk about it?
Mm.
And you just
Yeah.
have to word it right. You have to word it right. And that is
Chills.
something I try, and I still mess up with how I word things because I try to consider everything. And I'm like, all right, I'm ready to say what I think I'm thinking and feeling.
Yeah.
And then it comes out of my mouth, and it's like as soon as it comes out, I'm like, no, 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 no.
Oh man.
I didn't mean it like that. It's not what I meant.
Bro. I don't have that
That's
ability
funny.
at all, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have that ability at all.
You
My
just be
tone is bad.
yeah.
My verbiage is bad. It's just an L. So I just don't even talk about it. I just like,
yeah.
I guess she just went there. She just did a low blow. I think it's because women don't be roasting. I don't think they be roasting their friends like
I guess
us.
she just did that.
Yeah, I guess she just did that. And I'm like, I'm gonna think about it in my head and be like, all right.
You just sit and fester for a couple hours and wake up
Yes,
tomorrow
bro.
like it didn't happen.
I'm gonna just be
That's all
like,
you can
okay. Yeah. Because it's not worth the conversation. If I think the conversation is gonna go where I think it's gonna go, and I'm gonna make it worse because I'm not gonna say it the right way. I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah, and
That's
that's relationships 101 in general. Like you have to talk about things. You could say right now, like, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna let it go. But then like that's like first 6 months, maybe, first year, maybe. But year 2, you like, and you're living together too, and something something happened and it's bothering you, and you just see her going about her day just like mad happy and like good. So you ain't gonna check on me, huh? You just forgot what you said, huh? All right. Don't worry, I got it.
That's funny.
Damn.
That's
Pick
funny.
your battles, man.
Real quick, before we get off that topic, Ann asks, if the roles were reversed and she wanted to go on a trip 8 months into having the kid, how you feel about it? Peace, right?
Bye, girl.
Enjoy. I'll help you pack your bags.
The heck?
I'll help you pack your bags. Because first thing I'm thinking is, I definitely could take care of this baby for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Second thing I'm thinking is, I'm just gonna like, first, I guess I'm home. I'm gonna be home, and when I'm home, like, all right, so I'm gonna be on the game. I'm just starting to think of things that I'm gonna be doing. Like, yeah, it sounds cool. Who you going with? What time? Where? Everybody's involved. All right, cool. Go ahead. Yeah,
go.
You need to go.
Enjoy
you need that
please.
time apart.
And you know what?
Get
don't even think about us while you're gone. Just enjoy your trip.
Don't even. Yeah. The last thing we want is you to go and be checking in.
Yeah.
And then like, are you sure that did you make sure that you, bye.
Please.
Go, have fun. Have fun.
Yeah. We'll be good over here.
It's just different.
And if we're not good, I'm not telling you anyway. You'll find out when you get back. But we'll be good.
Yeah, that's another thing. Because I definitely remember so Romy was born in June, and 8 months later, Kenya went to Mexico.
Wow.
It was
he lived
a friend with her 2 best friends. I lived it. 8 months later, she went to Mexico with her 2 friends, and it was a trip that was planned during like after Romy was born, like maybe 3-4 months later. 3 months later, maybe she was like, yeah, they're talking about Mexico in February, and they were like planning and talking about it, and the whole entire time I'm like, yeah, bet that sounds great.
Yeah.
And I'm in my mind, I'm like, yo, I get to spend a whole week with my baby, like, cool. One-on-one time with me. I'm excited. Cool. And you get to go to Mexico. That's gonna be a great time.
Right.
That's all I saw.
Same here. Like MJ, she went to Washington for a weekend, and then she went up to see her grandma too. I think for one of them, Amelia might have been already a year, but definitely not 2 yet for either one of those trips that she took. That was cool. It was great.
Yeah,
you need separatism,
it's really no problem.
I don't understand how y'all underneath y'all, wife every day. That's tough. You got it, like, bro. Like, we got it, like this city. Like, go ahead, bro.
Lou needs some separation.
Like,
Luke gonna be one of
Bro,
those married
every
people
day?
with 2 bedrooms, sleep in separate bedrooms.
2 separate cribs? I don't know about that.
That's a thing,
But
though.
seeing somebody every day, I haven't even been there, so I don't even know. But I know it's gonna be hard for me to get to that level. I know that. Every
Every
day?
single day.
Oh God.
Yeah, bro. Every day, 2 different species with 2 different just ways of doing
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
Facts.
With a baby. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to y'all, bro.
It's an
Shout out to
experience,
y'all.
and you realize like I love you. I really love you. I think in those moments, living with someone for X amount of time and also having a baby and withstanding everything. And mind you, yeah, the girl is also dealing with us too, because we
Yeah,
both
so
just
cool.
do things different. So there's like things that we
Mm-hmm.
do that's annoying to them. I just think we handle it different. I feel like, I don't know, at least for me, I just know she is how she is. Although I will admit, recently when I was home, we had a little moment, and it wasn't like an extreme moment of any sort, but the way Kenya's brain functions is there's like moments where she gets overstimulated, and
Mm.
to quiet the overstimulation, it's an automatic like switch where she needs the spoon right here, and this pillow that's on the floor needs to get on the couch, and she might need to vacuum this little piece right here. She needs to like just make things clean and orderly, and then she could
Mm.
think. And I'm that same way at times when I'm like, maybe I get in my truck and it's been a few days and there's just shit everywhere, and I have some time. I'm like, let me clean this up real quick. Like, I need to just make a space for me to think. But
Yeah.
hers is like very like quick. So there was a time where she was about to feed Romy. She just started, and I was at the table on my computer, and Romy's in her chair, and she starts I think she started to feed Romy, and the TV's playing something. I think Romy's being like a little cranky. I think I was editing so you could hear what's going on, and she got super overstimulated, and I could just hear like ah, and and she starts doing stuff, and I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, everything's chaotic. And I'm like, what's chaotic? And I'm asking as like,
Oh shit.
what is it, so I can help? Like,
Yeah.
not like, what the fuck are you tripping about? But I'm like, what is it? What's chaotic?
Yeah.
And she's just like trying to clean and stuff. I'm like, baby, just sit down. Like, you're good. Like, what's going on? And she's like, and I'm like a pest at that moment. So like, we're kind of butting heads out of nowhere, where I'm like, now I'm starting like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on? So now I'm feeling away. And then like, she's like a little snappy about it. She's like, you should know me by now. Like, and I'm like, whoa.
Hit you with
I'm
that.
like, yeah, to me that stung. I'm like, I should know you by now.
You
The
should
fuck that
know me
mean?
by now.
What
What you mean by that?
I do know you. What you mean by that? What you mean by? And I told her before, like coming out of my last relationship, and trying to, there's like certain things that I obviously don't want to happen again, and to stay on top of certain things. Like, I'd never want to slack off. And like, it's not that I could ever control how her mood or happiness or anything like that. I'm not over there like, are you good, baby, all the time? I hope everything's good for you. Like, if we have a difference of any type of opinion or there's a ruffle, I would like to resolve it and figure out whatever it is moving forward. Like, we could talk about it. And sometimes, like a moment like that where it's high stressful moment for her, what we came to agree on after that moment happened, it was just like, yo, when you're going through that, I'm gonna just let you rock out. Like, whatever you gotta do. I'm not even gonna talk about whatever you got. But it's hard for me to see my wife like stressed. There's a part of me that's like, I love being connected to her, but I think at times the connection is detrimental to my nervous system at times. Cause I like, even if like one of y'all, like if we was all kicking it and I just see like one of y'all having like a moment where I can visibly see you're stressful or something.
Yeah.
Like, as an empath in general, I'm just like, bro, like,
Empath.
you good? Cause like, I'm
Right.
starting to feel away because like your energy's taking up the room. Like, I feel you. And if you can't get it under control, then I have to disconnect from you. Whereas with a partner, you can't really just like disconnect.
Yeah, right.
It's like, how can I help without like trying to fix the issue?
Right. Yeah.
Thin lines.
Yeah.
Damn.
At least you're aware.
Yeah.
At least
Very
you're aware.
Very aware.
Yeah. You gotta
That's
be
good.
hyper vigilant because the last thing you want is to hear something like, "You just don't understand me."
Damn.
You hear that shit is, well, there's gonna be somebody who does. Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't want to find out who that is. So help me understand. Help me understand you. Okay.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
let's hop into this first topic. I don't know who posted it.
I think I'm the first topic. Something light. What is a classic song that you can go without? Like a legendary song that you do not care about. It can go like, get it out of here. Classic.
All I Want for Christmas Is You. Mariah Carey.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm over
I
it.
agree.
Great song.
I agree.
But I'm over it.
He was quick. Yeah, I mean, it is a good song. Listen
First
to,
thing that
but
came to my head.
You're right. I could. Like, it wouldn't change.
I could.
I think that's what makes this question hard for me too. It's like when I think of classic songs, I think back to like R&B or something like that. And
well, you gotta think about hip hop because it affects you more.
Yeah, but yeah, back to what Pac said, the Mariah Carey, yeah, that could get out of here for sure. It wouldn't hurt me one bit.
Get that back.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire Christmas songs, and that for me, that's never been one. So I agree with that. It's never been one for me at all. I got a couple. I got X gonna give it to you.
Let me get my one off.
Oh, go ahead.
It's not. I wouldn't call it legendary.
X gonna give it to you. That's hilarious.
But it was a big song, and I just got tired of it. But
what song?
Recipe, Kendrick and Dre.
Me and my niggas trying to get it, you bitch.
No.
Wait, no.
That's the wrong song.
That's good.
That's the wrong song.
Money, weed, and weather. They come from money, weed, and weather for the. Yeah. I felt like that song got so overplayed. It's one of the few songs that I was like, yo, I am tired, absolutely tired of hearing this song. Like,
interesting.
It was.
I would trade that for swimming pools.
Really?
I would trade that for swimming pools.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, swimming
I don't
pools
know. Actually, I
was
take that back because I haven't heard these songs in mad long. I might that thing might come up.
I mean, it's a bop. Recipe is a bop. It is. It's a good song, but I don't know. I just had this negative feel to it because it was just I couldn't.
Was
avoid
Recipe
that
on
song.
GTA?
No.
Was Recipe on GTA?
That came out post GTA.
Okay, my bad. It was another. It was the Absol. It's the Absol and Kendrick song on GTA.
Yeah.
Share my life, or something like that.
But
yeah,
Good Kid is a phenomenal album. I feel like I own
Recipe's
the disc.
not even played that much.
No, when it came out though, it's not played anymore. But when it came out, at the time, I still had my radio plugged in, and like it was overplayed.
Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting. I didn't.
I got my X gonna give it to you for sure. Over that, Lil Jon shots.
Shot.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
That song. Once they play that song, it just ruins my vibe a little bit. I'm like, why are we playing this, bro? But I understand. You want people to take shots. I get it.
Yeah.
But
that's a
You know what? I might even throw in "Meet Me at the Hotel" if we're talking about club songs.
Meet Me at the
I think
Hotel.
It's Pitbull.
Meet Me at the Hotel.
Meet me at the
Hotel.
Oh,
Pitbull.
Yeah.
Anything.
We at the hotel, motel, holiday.
Yeah, I just feel like I've had too many times at the club with my drink, and I'm just sitting there, strobe lights hitting my face and shit. I'm like, for one, I'm not dancing to this.
Yeah.
Classic Man. I was listening to Classic Man. I think yesterday.
That could go. That could go for me.
No.
Classic Man can go.
I ain't gonna lie.
Classic Man.
I listened to the remix.
It's the verses.
To the original. Listen to the remix then. Kendrick on there.
Classic Man. I guess I don't listen to it enough.
I'm a classic,
so I don't mind
man.
it.
I was literally, I think yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before. I searched for it too. It didn't just come up. I searched for it.
Okay.
That's funny. Gangnam Style. That was insane for a short time.
Yeah. People were doing the dance. That was a big record. That was a
Yeah.
really big record. That
Yeah.
Eminem song? Which Eminem song?
Many
That
Eminem songs.
song.
Like
His
there's many
rapping
Eminem songs.
style.
Yeah, I'm tired of M. I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie,
nah,
y'all.
nah,
Like,
nah. You gotta name a song because
listen,
this
listen,
might be
listen,
offensive.
listen. I
That
love
Eminem,
Slim Shady,
yeah.
and he had an album
She
recently
said
that
pick
I
one.
listened to. I'm like, you know what? This is a good album. This is
Pick one
actually
is
like
crazy.
This is a good album. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Eminem. I think it's just his fucking energy. Like, I'm tired of just. I don't even know if he's depressed. It's just the vibe. Like, I miss Slim Shady want to kill some things, and like that's my guy.
But he can't
Slim
do that
Shady.
no more. But actually, his newest album, he kind of found a way to do it.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
was
And that's
Slim,
when I was like, okay, we back.
it was like Slim Shady versus Marshall Mathers type of thing. And he found a way to get some of those bars in there.
Speaking of Slim and Eminem, when I was just home recently, me and Kenya went on the PlayStation, and Hitman, they got a mode where Eminem has a level where he's the guy you got to kill. It's mad dope. It's such a trip. Like, it's like trippy. Like, you could go through mirrors. It's like they made it to where it's all a trip, and he's walking around in this jumpsuit with the Jason mask behind his head, and he's talking, and he's like, it's cool. It's real cool. He's like, yo, Slim Shady. And it's like the current Eminem wants you to kill Slim Shady. Yeah, he's the guy telling you what to do. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Interesting. That's pretty cool.
But I can understand why someone doesn't want to hear no more M. I could get it.
You got more, Lou?
Get it.
Nah, that's what I got today.
No,
That's
okay.
all. That's all today. I don't.
I
He
think
said
there's
today.
like, I think I can't even name a song, but
Let me see.
a lot of these female rappers like Ice Spice.
Oh.
Yeah, but
whole
those aren't
catalog, get it back.
classics.
Ice Spice's
just-
first song was a classic, ain't it? Whatever it was.
Actually,
Whatever it was is a
She got
classic.
some
She's like,
joints. What's her biggest song? I can't even think of it.
she
and her
baddie,
back.
she's doing her thing. She baddie, you know she a 10. Like, that's
She
all,
is
I don't know.
She does repeat a lot.
Yeah. Let's get up.
But it's for a certain.
I mean, I don't listen
atmosphere.
to. I will say I listen to Glorilla, but other than that, I don't really listen to any of these new rappers.
Yeah, I'm not with Ice. I'm not with Mariah the Scientist. Just
Meg
You're
Thee
not with none
Stallion.
of that.
I fuck with Meg. I think a lot of her stuff is repetitive, but she do be spazzing sometimes though, and her visuals are mad ill.
Are they?
But,
They ill?
I think so.
Is that the word? Is that the word we're using on her visuals?
Her visuals are cool, guys. She has good visuals.
I've seen the
Started
visuals
from the
too,
bottom,
Pat.
yes.
Yeah.
Cool
A
visuals.
visualizer.
They're cool.
I'm a director, and the way the dolly
Nah, but
roll.
on a
the
serious
Spike
note,
Lee dolly.
her music videos are very unique. Like she does
They
actually. Like she has a video game.
When she does the anime stuff.
Yeah, she has some anime
shit,
stuff,
visual
yeah.
effects. It'd be trippy.
She does.
Cool
What about the
shots.
twerking?
I mean,
She twerks.
Oh,
I ain't even.
does she?
I ain't even realize. I was just looking at the anime stuff.
She's in WAP. She's in WAP with Cardi B, right? It's her, right?
I think so.
In WAP.
Look at me pretending like I don't know.
I've heard she does music.
Oh, man.
There's a lot. I think if there was a list, I could just be like, yeah.
That boy said "Started from the Bottom" by Drake.
Started
I
from
guess
the
at the
bottom, now
time,
we here.
I didn't really mind. I didn't
Started from
I
the
have
bottom.
too much of a problem with it.
Yeah, me neither.
I understand. Drake gets a lot of play.
That was overplayed. Probably be an understatement for that song.
Yeah,
it was. That was everywhere. That was it.
Let's get into the next topic. It's the first time I'm reading it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I said, would you be okay with your child going on a foreign exchange student trip in high school? Included in that, you also got to take in a foreign exchange student.
Oh, like what, swapping?
Yeah, I don't know if you. Sometimes it's a thing that happens. Like you'll send your kid off to China to school, and then you'll take in a Chinese kid.
Wow,
it's like your kid gets to experience their culture with that kid's family, and then you're bringing in this kid to your culture here. Obviously,
that's cool. It sounds cool.
Would you let your child go that far away.
See this,
Right.
and I gotta be that guy. This is how I would feel. I want her to get that experience. I want them. The thing is, they're girls. And Dre, you got a daughter as well. I ideally would like to know when the trip is and have enough time to plan where we are going. We going to Taiwan.
But that's not how it works.
Nah.
It's in a
we don't have to. So with this question, we have to bring in. So this is the only. This
is how it is.
Has to be
literally foreign exchange.
Okay, so that's what it means.
And it's not like a week thing. Generally, I think it'd
be like a month,
couple months. Yeah, a month or a couple months.
Whoa.
All right. Well, I would like to know, where will my daughter or daughters be going? Like, where are they staying?
Let's just say, is it like somewhere in Japan. No, someone's house. It's a family's house in Japan.
No. No, hell to the nah.
Hell to the nah.
Hell to the nah, to the nah. Like, if you're going to like a campus or something where all students stay on that spot, I would still feel a way about that. But I don't want my daughter in some other man's house, and I don't want no kid in my house. I don't want this kid in my house.
Okay.
True.
So it's what if you get like a review from this like there's plenty of review this family, this would be the 10th time they've taken in a kid, 7 of them have been girls, there've been no negative no negative things that's happened.
No, I will tell my daughter, listen, no, but when you graduate, we're gonna go as a family. Let's all go. It's gonna be mad cool, and I'll try to make it, spice it up, like, yo, you could get your best friend, we'll take your best friend, and we're all going to go as a family. But you're not about to go sleep at some dude's crib. Not even here in the city. You're not going, no.
Yeah, that's...
She hates me now. That's the word, now.
Yeah.
You can hate me now. Yeah. You can hate me now.
Hey.
But I won't stop now.
But I won't stop now. Yeah,
I think that's part of parenthood.
How you feel about it, Luke?
I mean, as someone that doesn't have a kid, I think it's a no, but I guess it depends on your kid and how much you trust your kid.
Okay.
And the experience is...
Nice. It
sounds nice in theory, but I don't have a kid, so it's
I feel like it's less about trusting the kid. I feel like I would trust my kid.
Trusting the family.
Yeah, that too.
So this family has there's a man in the house?
Yes.
See, that's the problem.
It is a two-parent household.
To like a heterosexual couple?
Yes.
Yeah.
A two-parent heterosexual husband
and Dre
and wife
said they had
household.
Great reviews. They've done it 10 times.
Yeah, this is not their first time.
Yeah, it's their bag. It's what they do.
Crazy. That's a crazy thing. I didn't know that's what was happening. People are just like you're just sending your kid to another family's house. That's
as far as I know, I think that's how it works.
You might be right.
I've never
like my cousin went to Guatemala. My cousin Trey went to Guatemala for school. Not for school, but like he was in school and they went to Guatemala for like the summer.
High school, or this is high school? Or college? What's it called in college? Exchange or
let me read this real quick.
Studying abroad for college, but it's different in college.
A foreign exchange student is a student who travels to another country to study, immersing themselves in new culture, often living with a host family and attending local schools for a semester or a year. Yeah. So living with a host family is a part of the experience. So it's a no for both of you.
I mean, no for me, dog.
I don't know.
And to what MJ says, what if it was a lesbian couple? You good then?
Yeah, Pat.
Yeah, I mentioned that just to mention it. I don't give a fuck. Listen, you're not going, okay? I'll be that parent that asks that question and be like, all right, cool, yeah, good information. She's not going anyway. I just wanted to know, like, I don't even know why I asked.
Well, why'd you even ask, Dad? You know what?
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know why I asked. You're not going.
Yeah.
The only thing we exchanging is money. Okay, I'm not sending you to some man's crib. That's crazy. Who am I as a father? Like, that's wild.
You're allowing your child to see the world.
No,
what about you,
brother? New cultures, learning new language.
Not like this.
She's 17.
See, we was just talking about having our kids go to friends' houses for birthday parties, and we weren't
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
This is
We're talking about it
crazy.
across the world. Yeah, honestly, I would want to be open to it, but I think at the end of the day,
It's a safety
it's enough.
issue.
It's enough for me.
Yeah, I
Cause
would want to be with it.
yeah, I would
Because it
want to.
sounds like a
'Cause
great
right,
time.
it sounds like a great experience. You get to see a whole nother part of the world, potentially learn a new language. I hear all the benefits, but paternal instincts is just it's hard to get past that because
And you know what is fucked up? Is if I had a son and he was just like me at 17,
you would have wanted to do
bro,
it.
go ahead. That
Right.
sounds
Yeah.
lit, my boy.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Whoa,
good
so you're
time.
saying
And
particularly if you had a son,
my girl.
if you had a son,
No,
you'd
if he was like me.
okay.
Like,
Okay.
it'd be different if I had a son and he be getting bullied or he's like soft or something. I could see he's gonna get taken advantage or he's shy too much. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
Wait, but what if
I
your
would worry.
daughter is like a bully and she don't
You
take
better
shit
keep
from
bullying
nobody?
these kids at high school. You ain't
No,
gonna go
I'm
to
saying
Taiwan.
even if you know she's tough, you still there's no way it's happening. Is what you're saying?
I mean, the toughest girl still gonna get got.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. It's just physics.
It's just
I
physics.
can unless even if my daughter was a UFC fighter, unless she was going to a city that I know, like if I could like do some research on the average size and strength of the men in that city. Like it would have to be just no, because even still, there's weapons. Like a little skinny, like nothing type dude could come and just do what I say. Where's your dad?
Yeah, that's interesting.
And
Yeah,
then now
I
I'm
mean,
getting the finger. Like you
I
really
feel
let
you.
your daughter go all the way over? Everyone's asking me, where's Romy? Oh yeah, Romy, she's in China right now.
Yeah.
You want to see her replacement?
Her replacement's hilarious.
Bro,
That's
having
so
to take care of a
crazy.
random kid also would suck.
Yeah, that's a part of
Honestly.
it too.
That's
Like, why am I taking
weird.
care of this random kid that might not even speak that much English?
I mean,
Like,
that's a
what are we
part of
doing?
it. You're teaching them the culture.
Yeah, that's
You're-
something I just wouldn't sign up for.
He's going back with a Haitian flag and some griot.
Yeah, that's cool for
No?
like a day in school where everyone brings a dish of what you eat, your culture day type of thing. But it's the sleeping in another man's house in another
Right. Yeah. I mean, for me, whether I had a son or a daughter, that's nah, it's too dangerous. I don't trust people enough, even in 30 minutes for me, to be over an ocean and countries away. It'd be a hard sell.
But
to
you
get
think
me to
like
say yes.
if you had a son who was just like you,
Yeah.
like football player and he's strong and he wants to go to another country, you think you would tell him no?
Anybody can get got, brother.
Yeah.
I know we
Anybody
have
could
these.
get got here too.
Exactly. That's why you're staying right here with me.
Fair,
We're gonna
fair.
lessen the possibilities. Once you
Fair.
turn 18, I'm gonna still advise you against it, but it's up to you at that point. I'm not gonna send you
Fair.
out. Send you out to slaughter.
Yeah, because that's exactly what it is. Just trading kids.
It's an interesting concept.
It
you
is.
know, but
It sounds dope. Like if I was 17 with that opportunity, I would love to go.
right. I honestly
That sounds
wish
fun.
I wish that I trusted the world in the way that that it wouldn't be a concern.
That the whites do?
I ain't say it. Oh, you mean the way that they do? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
I feel like they be trusting the world for real. Even locally.
Yeah.
Like I had I don't know if I even talked about it in a pod, but it was after we spoke.
Who took off his headphones? I guess it's causing an echo.
My fully charged headphones cut.
Oh, okay.
I wonder why he gave us the information that it was fully charged.
He was responding to MJ.
I don't want to get tried. I don't
He's
want to get
just saying that he charged his headphones and they
I don't
died
want people to
quick.
be like, "Oh, you didn't charge them." I did charge them. So that's why I put fully charged.
Okay.
That's funny.
Will it affect the Riverside?
No, you just sound a little different, but it'll fix itself.
Yeah, after the pod where we talked about dropping off our kids at a birthday party and being there.
Yeah, right.
Matisse, actually, my stepson, he had a birthday party like maybe less than 10 minutes away from our crib. with a friend from school that I dropped them off at. Like, we got in the Uber. I brought him to this apartment. We get inside the apartment, and it's like you get in, and then when you get in, you can see this a door for first floor, second floor, third floor. It was on the second floor, and then I walk up to the second floor where the door was already open, and there was a white woman there, and she was like, Matis, and his friend came out. I was like, ah, la, la. And I'm like, it wasn't until that exact moment that I thought about our pod. And I'm like, this isn't something we specifically spoke on, but how do I feel about dropping my stepson at somebody's crib? And I'm like, well, his mom and his dad knows what's happening. And they're okay with it.
They're okay with it.
And who am I to be like, yo, I'm going to stay here? I'm like, it seems safe. I'd even go inspect it, but I remember just leaving and heading back in the Uber to the crib by myself, thinking like, I just left them at this like white lady's crib. I'm like, everybody's cool with this? And then I talked to Kenya about it after.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, if that was something with Romy, I'm not just going to drop her off, right? Like, we got to stay. We got to stay we have to stay. And she's like, no, I wouldn't do that with the girls. Oddly enough, she felt okay with this scenario. And I mean, everything was fine, and it was a good time. It's funny because I could see, like, I felt safe dropping him off too, but it was also just weird to think just the not only double standards, but he's my stepson. It's different. I'm not, and it's a stepson that has a dad in his life, so it ain't even like that's my boy.
Right.
I'm stepdad, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I think.
You're just doing what you're told at that point.
Yeah.
That is interesting because there is, somewhat of a disconnect there, being that it's a stepson. But
yeah,
I mean, it's not your decision to make, I don't think.
Right. Like, that would have to be something I'm really hard against with just children, anybody who stays in my house. Then I would have to also talk to his dad, like, hey, listen, I know he's got this birthday party, but I don't feel comfortable dropping off your son there without being there. Me? Yeah. You want to go there? You want to go there with your son? And he don't give a damn. Like, he's with y'all. Like, y'all do what y'all do. Yeah, it's strange. It's all like, I'm always just like learning. Like, it's different. It's all different.
The double standard is interesting though, because what MJ just said, things do happen to boys people don't talk about. We pretend like it's only girls, but it goes all the way around. But for whatever reason, that's just how it is. That's how we think about things. I mean, I guess the reason is because it's not spoken about as much as the other way around. But hey,
yeah. And to branch off, but this is very on topic, or it's like a parallel. Me and Kenya were watching this thing. She likes watching these, it's like body cam police footage of people getting arrested for shit. And it's not like traffic stops. It's like, we got a call about something, and they go to people's houses.
Yeah.
And this one was about them getting a call and evidence about a teacher doing stuff with one of her
students.
And he was a boy, and they showing like their messages through Snapchat. He's like 16, 17. And that's also another double standard. That's still like, we're still not even there yet to where, even as the boy, he might go on the rest of his life never feeling like that was wrong. He came up on some.
Yeah.
Where he was underage, it's technically legally wrong.
Statutory.
Yeah, we still ain't there yet.
Yeah. That's
another one.
Society. Things that we've been taught by society that are okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, go ahead and lead us into this third one, Pat.
All right. Our last topic. So this third topic is, what natural features would you change about the world if God asked you to help him make a better version? Ooh-wee.
This is a deep question. Or at least it can be.
It can. It definitely can.
Reading it, I wish I had it prepared. Would you change if the world
like nature itself, the features would be anything. Like Like the fact that women have periods every month. That's something I would take away. I'd do that for y'all. You don't need a
Wait, don't they need
congratulations.
that to have babies though? Isn't it the egg reproducing
That's
or something?
That's in this dimension. We're changing it up. You know,
Oh, they
we
can
have
still have babies though.
they can still have babies. There's no
Okay, good.
periods.
So,
Interesting.
So yeah, what natural features would you change about the world if God asked you to help him make a better version? Like I said, one thing I would do is no periods for women ever again. That's not even a thing.
That is a good one. I'm trying to.
That's fine.
I want to think of something that'll.
No, and the only way you can die is by age. There's another one.
Wait, what?
That's a
What
good
if you get
one.
hit by a car? What happens?
You get hurt.
Okay.
But you can rehab.
You can rehab, yeah.
You're like a lizard.
Yeah, just like a lizard. Just
They
a big
can-
ass
Lizard. They can. I
Okay.
guess no, like stillborn babies or babies.
100% birth rate.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get
if wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that, or mental disabilities. Get mental disabilities out of here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
No natural disasters. So no hurricanes.
Well,
volcanoes.
Dante said money. Money's not natural, my brother.
I didn't say that.
No, I said Dante said money.
Did say eliminate. Yeah.
Oh,
it is.
Oh, he's not doing the question.
Natural
Yeah.
disasters.
Yeah, no
menopause.
That put me out of a job.
Oh yeah, your job. That's true. My bad.
Well, would working be natural?
No, well,
Yeah,
I'm saying
is it man-made?
I need natural. I need hurricanes. Unfortunately,
money is as old as Christ, but it is not natural. I guess if we didn't have to work for natural feature, yeah, we could get the disasters out of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, what made me even think of that topic was snow. I was like, why we gotta have snow?
Wow.
And and for those who love snow, maybe we can all like compromise. Snow happens, but it's not cold. It's just it is there, and you could touch it, and it falls to the ground and makes your Christmas happen. That's
people could be born with superpowers.
What the hell?
That's kind of dope.
What's it?
You get only one power. Can you?
What
pick?
natural feature would you change about the world? I guess that's just a.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you're sitting there one-on-one with God. I guess you can kind of just say whatever. Like, yeah, y'all want superpowers. So then, I mean, if everyone has then we also got to add that everybody's happy with every superpower everyone has, and they don't judge each other or compare. No comparing.
That makes me think of the show The Boys. I don't know if you ever seen that on Amazon.
Yeah. Ooh,
How
that was my thing.
I didn't finish it, but they were pretty much giving babies a serum that would make them have superpowers. It's like I guess I should have said spoiler alert, but they all thought it was a natural thing.
Oh, he said watching it now. Chill out.
Oh, my fault. Wait. Yeah, I mean that's a small part of the. That's a small part of the grand scheme of things. But
I guess so. Whatever your talent is gets amplified.
Oh, that's what I say. Whatever you're already good at is more enhanced. Not like flying or teleporting.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So if you're fast,
season 3, you're
just faster.
That's
I guess. I mean, everyone could be faster and stronger and better hearing, and we're just like a new version of humans. Just superhumans.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, it'd be cool. It would just be then normal.
I mean, all the things we're saying would just be normal.
That's interesting to think. If everybody was naturally
super,
then we would just all be. It would kind of be like now.
It'd be like, yo, what are you super at? Oh, I'm super at this. All right, cool. Bet.
Yeah.
I do this.
I got a friend that's real fast.
Yeah.
Like now.
He's just even faster though.
He's faster.
He's even faster.
And now he can make more unnatural money.
Oh man. Dang, this
said
came from
they would
Snow.
make a global language we all instantly know. Yeah, I think
That's
about
dope.
that too. I think about that
That's
too,
a good
especially
one.
being in Canada, in Montreal. I'm like, yo, French. I get it. Y'all trying to
When
preserve the language.
when
It would be cool if we just all spoke the same.
MJ, when we were in the hospital, where did that guy say he was from? I forget where he said he was from. It was not a very big place, but he said that there was like 28 different dialects within
Ooh.
this essentially
Oh.
small place. No, he was a nurse. He was a nurse. I was like, man, that's incredible. And he said there is kind of a main language, but then Philippines. And then there was just like, depending if you were from like some people from the South probably couldn't communicate with the people from the North. And like, even in between centrally, they spoke a different language than the people on the East and the West. I was like, man, all within one country, there's so many different languages.
28 sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But I just Googled which location has 28 languages. Google, it didn't mention, you said
Philippines. Maybe it was,
but it did mention India has over 19,500 languages and dialects.
19.
But only 22 are recognized as official languages by the Constitution. 19,000?
Wow. And the fact that 22 are recognized is still a lot. That's crazy.
We only kept 22.
Oh, wait.
Only?
Yo, chill.
What? That's not wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong.
All right,
that's not wrong.
That was really good though.
This guy been watching Apu his whole life.
See, that could be wrong.
No, it's not. That's Apu.
Oh, no, he didn't.
We'll clean it up now. My baby on the live.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, what's up?
What's
up, baby?
That was actually a pretty good accent.
I've been working on it.
Oh, man. That's funny. 1,000 different.
What about aging? Would you stop aging like the movie In Time at a certain age? Like you stay in the movie In Time, you stopped at 25, but like your facial and your body, like you don't get the wrinkles and whatnot. I don't know, whatever your prime is. I guess everyone can pick whatever their prime age is, and you stop there. Your mental can still grow, your brain and all that. Everything else can grow, but you just don't get.
So physically,
yeah, like whatever your prime is, everything stays.
I wonder how that would change the law of age of consent, and how would you be able to identify, especially if people ain't telling you how old they are. Somebody could be. I mean, I guess if it all stops at 25, then it's fine. Imagine being 25 years old and dating someone who's 80 years old, but they look 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just tell people your age. You just don't lie. Or I guess it could be like you can be scanned, maybe. Everyone's scanned.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of scamming. And MJ said if you take something away, is there a penalty for it? And I would say no, because we're right there with God. I don't think God would be like, yeah, let's make a penalty for doing this. Let's just do it. Well, we got, we could do whatever we want. God, baby. Book talk.
You should look at the book talk and the face and all that. Face. I think face are like fairies, I think.
She says, same God from the Bible. Just God. Creator.
You gotta capitalize the G.
Lou don't like that disrespect.
See, that's wild. Whenever I say that, people don't be capitalizing the G.
No, I low-key feel him on that, though. Like, if I am going to speak on that God, I do capitalize the G. I don't even know I really don't think God be looking down like, hey, bro, I need you to capitalize that.
Hey, bro, put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name. But the fuck? You was almost in.
You was almost in.
Oh, Lordy.
You was almost in is funny. You remember that one time you was texting your friend? I seen that lowercase G. You go down to the lowercase then. Nigga. Out of here.
Boy. Oh boy. Man.
I added the link to the YouTube on the bio.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at God as a
look at God.
Lowercase.
Yes, I'm lowercase.
You're lowercase. But yeah. I think we, as they would say,
we can go on to the closing segment.
There is no closing segment. That was the closing segment, and it changed.
We migrated the closing.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 6 followers, boys.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
I'm gonna follow when I get off.
Oh, that's 7. I gotta
There we
follow it too,
go.
I think. And that's 8. And that's great.
Moving and grooving.
So, ladies and
Sliding
gentlemen,
and gliding.
this was
Any
episode
wild
10.
takes? Go ahead, MJ. Put it in the chat.
Wild take.
We'll rate it. Oh, wait.
Wild
Is this
take.
the after show? What are we doing?
Yeah, somewhat
Well,
after show.
Well, we have to close out.
we definitely got to close out
Yeah.
and give the opportunity for an after show and see if
I don't
see if
have
we
one,
have
just
an after
asking.
show. Usually we don't. Nobody want to hop on, but we only tried it once, so we'll see this time. And yeah, let's close it out. Ladies and gentlemen, this was episode 10. Thank y'all for being here with us. Thank y'all for rocking with us for 10 whole episodes. Thank y'all for giving us your time, your attention, your input, your takes. It's been great. I am Pac or Steph, depending where we met.
I go by Andre. Some call me Drizzy. Others call me Dre.
I'm Louis V. Lewis, the weirdo.
This was another episode of Squaddin And Poddin.
Squad.
Thank you for watching this episode of Squaddin And Poddin.
Squad.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this content, subscribe for more.
Just tell these to subscribe. Just say subscribe.
Just say subscribe.